Welcome to Follow the Calling podcast, the show that advocates for Christ through blogs, personal testimony, faith-based merchandise, and apparel. I'm your host, Shakira. Let's dive into the episode. Hello, family. Today is another Testimony Tuesday, and I just wanted to share some encouragement on today. So I went to an event this past Saturday. It was a church event, and I was there as a vendor. I met a couple of other ladies who were also there as vendors, and we were there for a few hours, so we had time to get to know each other, fellowship a little bit, talk about a few things. So I have probably been going to pop-up shops and events, selling merchandise for a little over 2 years now. So both of the young ladies were new to this. One of them, it was her second event, and the other one, this may have been her first event. So one of the things that came up in conversation was them mentioning, getting support from people that they know, or the lack of support from people that they know. And, I kind of got into a conversation with them just from my own experience and, having to get over that hump myself. And I just want to encourage somebody else. And it doesn't matter if you are a business owner. It doesn't matter what you are doing. In life, God will take us on a journey, especially if you are following him and you are living your purpose that he's called you to. If you just discovered what your purpose is, and you're living and striving to just do whatever God is leading you to do, right? So in that, you are definitely going to experience a lot of disappointment in people. It's because we have expectations. And until we get to the point where we stop having expectations, we are going to keep facing the same thing over and over again. And it can hurt. It can be frustrating. It can make you sad. It can even make you angry. But, we have to just stay focused. Stay focused on the journey. Stay focused on whatever your goal is at the time, whatever you're working towards, because God is going to bring you everybody who is assigned to you. That is a guarantee. He will bring you people, the customer base that you are supposed to have. See, a lot of times we think that our customer base is everybody who knows us, right? And that's just not the case. I sell faith-based apparel. Everyone is not interested in faith-based apparel. Some people might be interested in faith-based apparel, but they may not want faith-based apparel from me. I have found that a lot of times I post and I write blogs, and sometimes it can be a little on the radical side because, I am trying my hardest to remain biblical, remain grounded, to just live and seek truth and growth in my life. And, everybody's not going to like that, so that's just, how it goes. But in that, and that's just with anything. You could be selling, I've even been to some events, some pop-up shops where people are selling edibles. They're selling these mixed, frozen drinks or whatever kind of alcoholic drinks. I don't dabble in that. And in those cases, I have nothing against the people that are, selling these type of items or these products. I have nothing against them. I just don't dabble in that. I'm not interested in that. So we have to remember, we cannot get offended and take it to heart that the people who we want to shop with us and support us, they're not doing it. Well, everybody is not going to. There is a specific group of people a specific client base for your particular area of expertise. And that's a good thing, because when you find that customer base and you're able to introduce yourself to them, you're able to let them know what you're all about, let them know about your product. And if it's something that you really put a lot of time and effort in, and it's a good product, that customer base that you found, they will continue to purchase from you. So those are the people that you want anyway, and not people who are buying something from you, just off of sympathy, or, I just want to support this one time. Like, the end goal is to service the people who you've been assigned to. So, that's when it comes to selling and being a business owner. But then on the other side, it comes a point in time where your base of people just in your life will change. If of course I can talk about that all day from a personal standpoint, but instead of getting in my feelings about it, or instead of getting in your feelings about it, you have to realize, hey, everybody does not mesh well. And it could even be people that you used to mesh well with. If you have changed directions in your life on what you're doing, the things that you talk about, the things that interest you, it's not going to be a good bonding opportunity for you and someone else who is just on something differently. And it doesn't mean anybody is any better or worse than the next person. It just means that you guys just don't have much in common. And that is okay too. That's perfectly fine to shift and find your tribe, as they call it. It's okay. Want to receive a weekly newsletter that includes updates on all things Follow the Calling, coupons and discount codes, upcoming videos and podcast episodes, music recommendations that inspire, a Wednesday word to meditate on during the week, and new and featured items from our amazing merch and apparel shop? Go to followthecalling.com, enter your email address, and become a part of the family today. See you there. When you are born again, and for any of you who have made the decision that, okay, I want to do God for real. Like, I want to literally stop with whatever sinful lifestyle I used to do. Like, I want to stop that. I want to study more. I want to, stop watching certain things on TV, stop listening to certain kind of music. Like, if you are doing a full and total inside out change, well, that's going to look different. That's going to make you look different. And that's okay. That's okay, because you're doing it for the better. You're doing it because you're growing deeper in God. So if you're growing deeper in God and you look and act the exact same way that you did 5 or 10 years ago before you decided to make those changes in life, then something is wrong. Because I can guarantee you, 5 and 10 years ago, when I look at myself, although, I'm not perfect, I don't claim to be, but people can definitely tell that I have changed. And I like that. I want that to be displayed. I want the God that's in me to just be displayed, whenever I talk to somebody. I want somebody to be able to know, okay, that's a woman of God. She lives for Jesus. She represents Jesus. I want that to be evident, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to be a light. I'm trying to shine a light. I'm trying to draw people to Christ. I want to encourage a relationship with Christ. So that needs to reflect in how I am and who I am. So the moral of this video, the gist of it, is that everyone has their own tribe, everyone has their own customer base, everyone has their own circle of people that fit your personality, your lifestyle, your values, you're going to have people that gravitate to that. And if the people that you want to gravitate to you don't gravitate to you or your business, it's because they don't find an interest in what you're all about and what you're selling and what your business stands for. You know, there's a disconnect and there is a distaste for it, which is fine. So, you know, if anybody is going through this, I'm telling you, your reaction to it is definitely going to be short-lived. Once you realize and figure out how to even find like your you know, your circle, your tribe. I hate to keep saying tribe, but you know, that's the best way I can explain it. Once you find that support system, then just be grateful for that. That's where I am, and that is what I encourage in, you know, for a lot of people to do, is we got to start being grateful for things. If we spend so much time and so much energy being upset, being in our feelings, you know, because one person didn't support you, because one person doesn't call you or text you or won't hang out with you, or, you know how they say, oh, no invite. Like, if you sit and worry about who is not inviting you to something and who is not supporting you, you're missing out on all of the opportunity that you can get to show love to the ones who are supporting you, to appreciate the people who are there, to grow and fellowship with the people who are there, you know, and to thank God for it. We got to connect with him in every way. And we really need to be praying and asking him, Lord, please keep bringing people. I call them destiny helpers. Destiny helpers are people that God sends your way and puts in your path and in your life that are helping shift you to your destiny. Those are the people that you want to be surrounded by. And honestly, all of them are not going to be, you know, your best friends or your most closest people, because some people are placed there for you to work on something in you that may need to be improved, and there may be a clash with that person, but they are also helping you to get to your destination in you going through whatever situation with them. That's a whole nother video right there. But for right now, we'll talk about the ones that, you know, you're creating good bonds with. Ask God to bring them, reveal them to you, bring them in your direction, and just thank him for it. Thank him for the experiences. Thank him for everyone that is in your life that is helping to bring some fulfillment to your life and to your businesses and anything else that you're trying to do. So that's it. That's the video for today. I just pray that you guys have a blessed evening. I hope that this blesses you in some kind of way, and I hope it encourages you that we are not returning energy in 2022 and beyond. We're not doing that, because some of the energy, you know, that people are suggesting that you return is not good and it's not pleasing to God. So we're not doing that. What we're doing is noticing, you know, acknowledging on the inside, you know, what we see, and moving on. We're not sitting and settling in acknowledging whoever is not supporting you. We're not doing that. Not this year. Like, it's too much work to be done out here to sit in things that really are meaningless. So that's it, y'all. Until the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. If you heard something that brought you closer to Christ, be sure to share the episode with someone else. Visit followthecalling.com to become a part of the family, and stay tuned for the next episode.